Kelowna Rockets of the WHL. They've been doing pretty well recently, and a huge part of their success is due to 19-year-old right-winger Kole Lind. Lind is a Canucks prospect, drafted 33rd overall, so that's the second pick in the second round. It's not the third pick anymore, there are 31 picks in every round now. So Kole Lind was taken with the second pick of the second round by the Vancouver Canucks, and this video is titled, "Is he better than Cody Glass?" Of course, you can't really say if he is or not, because Cody Glass, well, he was taken 6th overall for a reason, but taking a look at the WHL, taking a look at these two players and comparing them side by side, you can't really say that there's too much of a difference. Sure, the teams are different, but taking a look at both of these guys, Lind was taken in this year's draft because he was born in October of '98, so he's technically born a year ahead. Cody Glass was born 1999 in April. So there's a little bit of a gap between them in terms of age. However, taking a look at the draft positions, that's about the only thing that's different other than the teams. These guys' numbers as well as their statistics, as in physical statistics, are almost similar. Kole Lind is 6'1", 185 pounds. Cody Glass, he's 6'2", 179 pounds. So, in terms of their physical presence, they're not really all that different. And looking at the numbers, Cody Glass is supposed to be an elite first line, maybe a good top 6 forward, and he was drafted 6th overall because he's projected to be like that. However, playing for the Winterhawks, he has 25 points in 15 games. That's pretty gosh darn good, but you know who else is even better than that? Kole Lind. Kole Lind has 27 points in 16 games right now. Kole Lind is 7th in WHL scoring. Cody Glass is down there at 13th. In terms of point per game numbers, Kole Lind edges out Cody Glass just by a little bit. Glass is 10th in points per game. Kole Lind is 8th in points per game. So, you know, the team really does make a difference here because the Portland Winterhawks, they do have a lot of other good players too. Cody Glass has got Kiefer Bellows and Skylar McKenzie. These three guys are each at 20 points. The Kelowna Rockets, however, there's only one player at 20 points, and that's Kole Lind. He's at 27. Dylan Dubé and Kyle Topping are each at 18. So, it is obvious, taking a look at purely just the numbers, without taking a look at any footage or whatever, that Kole Lind is the spark for the Kelowna Rockets. Kole Lind is the Rockets right now. He is carrying the team in terms of production. He has 9 more points than the second place guy on their team because he's leading the team in points. The Winterhawks, on the other hand, Cody Glass is at 25 points, Bellows is at 24 points, and McKenzie, he's at 22 points. So they got that 3-headed goal-scoring, point-producing monster as their first line. The Rockets, they have a good first line too, Lind, Dubé, and Topping, but Dubé and Topping aren't really getting the same numbers as Lind. You can say that they play well together. I think that's pretty obvious considering the fact that they're all, you know, together still. You can say that they provide Lind with a good pathway to get these points. Yeah, that's good. These guys are paving the way for Kole Lind to get points, and that's okay. However, taking a look at purely just the numbers, it is Kole Lind, and this is his team. Kole Lind, however, was taken in the second round. There were many drafts, mock drafts, that had Kole Lind going in the late 20s. Some guys had him at the mid-20s, like the 25, 26, 27 range. Other mock drafts had him at 30, 31. However, he dropped over to 33, and 33 is not really a big gap from 30 or 31, but it is another round removed. So, by the time the Vancouver Canucks were drafting 2nd overall in the second round, which is 33rd, Benning, he uttered his famous quote now, "Why isn't anyone taking Kole Lind?" Because Kole Lind, he was supposed to go in the mid-20s, and he was very skilled in his last year, 87 points in 70 games for the Kelowna Rockets, and he didn't get taken. Nobody took him. So Benning was like, yeah, Kole Lind is really good. Why did nobody take him? Let's take him right here. So that's what we did, and Kole Lind is now a member of the Vancouver Canucks. Now, taking a look at Cody Glass's last year. Cody Glass had 94 points in 69 games. He was 7th in WHL scoring last year, and that is why he was taken 6th overall. Because Cody Glass, well, he almost got 100 points in 69 games. Oh, he's going to be really good. And, you know, I have no doubts. Cody Glass is going to become a good player. But who's to say that Cody Glass is going to be a definitive lock for players above Kole Lind? This video just brings up the question, is Kole Lind better than Cody Glass? At this point, statistically, at this point in the season, yes, Kole Lind is statistically better than Cody Glass. Last season, no, Cody Glass he blew Kole Lind out of the water last season. Kole Lind had 87 points. Glass had 94. Well, okay, that's not blowing out of the water, but it's a difference, and in terms of WHL scoring, it is kind of a big gap, because Cody Glass ended up with 7th in WHL scoring, Kole Lind was 15th. That's why Kole Lind kind of dropped a little bit, but he's always had that skill. Taking a look at some of his highlights, putting him in the eye test, he's got such a good offensive awareness to his game. Like, he always knows what to do. He always knows where he needs to be. There's a big shot going on. There's a big pass. There's a rebound. He always knows where to be and what to do in order to get those points. He's a good player offensively because he has the skill set. He can shoot, he can pass, he can do all that. But his awareness is so good that I find myself kind of befuddled looking at some of his highlights, because it's like, how could you even think to do that? Like, a lot of the plays he does, a lot of the plays that he's involved in, not even the ones where he's the one with the puck in the beginning of the clip. A lot of these plays are just him being smart, and him positioning himself in such a good way that allows himself to get all these points. I believe that Kole Lind is one of the smartest players in the WHL right now. He established himself as this early on, as in the second game of the season, well, he had 5 points. Recently, he's on a 3-game point streak. He had 2 assists last night against Victoria, he had 2 points the other night, and he had a point again against Prince George. Kole Lind is quickly establishing himself as one of the bigger steals of the draft, and he's making this as a statement, because he's saying to all these other teams, you should have gotten me in the first round. You know, I was projected in the first round, I probably should have gone in the first round, here's why. This is what I'm capable of. This is my skill set. I'm leading the Rockets. I'm controlling the Rockets. The Rockets are my team. And even with better players like Kiefer Bellows and McKenzie, Cody Glass still doesn't have as many points as I do. Of course, statistically, Kole Lind is better than Cody Glass. Taking a look at just the pure stats, goals, assists, points per game. That's it. However, down the line, these two guys are fairly similar in physique. And their numbers are not necessarily that far out. So it begs the question, is Kole Lind better than 6th overall pick Cody Glass? Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Passing down like, subscribe, and gaming, and bye.